What's going on, guys? So today it is, a typical Oregon rainy day, right? And I am headed downtown to the south waterfront to go check out apartments and sizes of apartments and see if it is at all possible to move into a smaller unit. So fingers crossed they have something that I can check out, and we'll see what happens. One thing that is funny about Pacific Northwest is you're raised in the rain, right? You're so used to it being cloudy and raining every single day, and so there's no reason to have an umbrella, because you're not going to lug around an umbrella every single day. So when somebody is not from here when they have an umbrella. Now, I would say if you work downtown and you were going from place to place, you might see a few more umbrellas down there, because you don't want to get super soaked when you're working and you're in business attire. But I would say 99 times out of 100 you will not see somebody from the Pacific Northwest with an umbrella. I didn't actually buy an umbrella until I was in Las Vegas, and it was the first snow of like 8 years or something like that it actually stuck to the ground, like on the strip. So I went and filmed it, which I'll put a video right there. And I didn't want my camera to get just completely soaked. It is, water resistant, waterproof in a sense, but I just didn't want to risk it. So I went and bought an umbrella to cover myself while I was shooting, which was a smart move. And then when I moved back, I used it a little bit, but I mainly used it because Ralph Louis hates the rain. He does not want to go out. But he's a southern dog, He was born in San Diego, lived in Las Vegas for most of his life. So he's built different. So, but I think like a lot of French Bulldogs are like that. It's what it seems. So, yeah, if you ever... You'll notice if you come up here and you visit that everybody wears a hoodie or a hat, and that's why I wear a hat a lot of the time. Obviously, I'm balding, but I haven't always been balding in a sense. I'm just hair receding, not like bald on top yet. But yeah, I've always just been a hat wearer. I've always loved hats. I have probably 60 different hats. And always wear a hoodie, always. You won't find Portland people wearing crew necks. Let's go ahead and get parked downtown. We're almost there, and hopefully I'll be able to show you the units. I think I'll be able to just get keys and go and check them out by myself. So, let's see. So I'm currently editing this in the future in the airport, and you're going to see this moving forward. There's going to be a lot of older videos that are coming out because I want to be able to look back on them. They're not necessarily for YouTube for views, but just for past experiences and videos that I've already chopped up, I'm putting into this video. So if you're wondering why the date is so far away from the current date, that is why. So if you enjoy it, hit the like, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Let's get back to it. Oh, buddy, it is pouring rain. I'm gonna go check out some apartments. So I brought my power supply to make sure it works. It does. I just kind of popped it in a few. It works in there and in the other room, but that won't be the end all be all. But yeah, here's the bathroom. This is ideally what I would like to move into because it's got, one bedroom, Decent sized walk-in closet, wide. You know, it's got a window there, so the bed would go right there. And then it's got these windows, but neither of them open. I go outside. We got this view, which is pretty nice. Look, we got a yacht thing coming out. You got this whole building, you kind of see it. Looks like they have a photo shoot going on up there. Bam, see that little light? And down here, we're gonna have a hot tub. That's the fitness center. So let's see. Oh, also the freeway is right there, so that's a little bummer, but it doesn't really matter to me. But ideally, the printer and everything would be right here, right? And maybe one right here, I don't know, or maybe just along this wall. And then I would have couch here, TV there, likely, maybe just in the middle, something like that. Let's go see if the smaller one is close to the same size as this. So I think it ends right here, which would be small. This is gonna be a little bit cheaper because it doesn't have the white quartz countertops, which is kind of nice. I like the darker vibes, but I also do like the bright white vibes. So let's go check out the other one. My other concern was the hallway size, but it's good, really wide. So this is the new style unit. You can see that this is decent size. What we got? Small closet, and this is very small. So no balcony, which is not what I want. This is definitely not the apartment I thought I was looking at. I'm hopefully able to look at one other one. It's a cool view. This is the side that I'd love to be on, but there's no balconies on this side. You get a view of Portland. But I mean, this could work technically. Printer, TV, couch. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's very small. I'm gonna measure it out. So the kitchen is pretty cool. It's all just in one row. And we got back here, we got a little closet, which is good. That could be vinyl stuff. There's an area here. Now, the plotter almost would fit here. I would have to measure, but I think it's too long. There's a lot of just area here that should be, I don't know, it could be better. And then we got bathroom. Bathroom's really nice. What's up with this, George? Jeez. Oh yeah, I mean, it's nice. I just want a balcony. The other concern was the size of the elevators, but it should be perfect because I'm gonna have to set the actual unit vertical in here. It's not gonna be fun.
Let's go.
So, I'm gonna have to do some thinking. I really want the first one I showed you on the 10th floor. There's one becoming available on the 20th floor, but it's the end of July, like July 24th. And it's gonna be completely remodeled, renovated, which would be cool, but it's, I think she said it was $200 more, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to double check online and just see the price differences. So I'm gonna find out more, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can move into that 10th floor unit, and that'd be pretty awesome. So we'll see. On a completely separate note, why is it that people in general, and I know that people are watching this that are like this, you need to stop. If you mess up, if you make a mistake driving, just wave it off, wave your hand, like, sorry. Do not get pissed off if somebody honks at you when you're about to turn into them. Don't. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Zero at all. I'm like going the speed limit, maybe even like 2 under, and somebody has their blinker on after they merge on to, and then they're like merging into my lane, like literally inches from my bumper, and I honk my horn twice. And then I pass, as I'm passing them, you see they're frustrated, and they honk at me. What? Y'all need to just chill the F out and learn that if you make a mistake, you made a mistake. Learn from it, that's it. Don't get pissed off. Get pissed off at yourself. Don't get pissed off the person that pointed out your mistake. There is no reason for it. Settle the F down. Like, chill out. If I make a mistake, I feel bad, genuinely. If I'm like, oh, whoa, sorry, I'll slow down. And if the person's here, I'll wave and be like, sorry. It's like, why are you getting mad at the person for your mistake? It doesn't make any sense. And I know you're watching this and you're like, oh, well, what? Just stop. Stop. Relax. Understand you made a mistake. That's it. Apologize, move on. And for those of you that don't know how to effing apologize, learn. Okay, that's my rant for this video. Last little touch on that. If the person gets all super frustrated and mad and they still are mad, give them the thumbs up and just be like, yeah, right on. If you can, roll the window down, be like, you're a quality person. Thank you. Your entertainment. I don't know. It's fun. All right, enough of my rant for the day. So by now, you guys have seen the messy today because I've been hard at work at these. You've seen all of this that's going on. I've been super busy doing a whole bunch of different things I'll get to at some point to let you guys know about. But I've been thinking. I've lived in the Portland metro area, most of my life. From 1980, and then 5 years in Vegas, and then the last almost 2 years back in Portland. Now, one thing I wouldn't call it a regret, but one thing I think I missed out on when I lived in Vegas was I didn't do any touristy things. I didn't go and explore. I didn't show you guys and myself things to do around Las Vegas, or just things, what Vegas is like beyond the tourist trap that it is. Now, I'm not talking bad about Vegas. I love Vegas. I really do miss Vegas because the whole clouds and stuff, it's annoying. But it's green. It's always green here in Portland. It's so green. Green is not my favorite color, so I don't care. But I wanted to make this quick little video because I'm thinking about, as long as things go right, I'm moving downtown. And I'm thinking about showing you guys around Portland, what Portland is like and how it is potentially different than it has been in the past. And Portland has a very bad rap, especially in the past few years, with tons of things that are going on. And I was thinking, man, I could show you what it's like to live in Portland now. I would like to get some feedback down below in the comments. Let me know if that's something that you want to know about or see, and that will kind of help me to make more videos than I plan on making. If it's something that you want to see, if there's something you want to know about, you know, the Pacific Northwest, or, you know, things to see around the Portland metro area, please, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. But I just had this kind of thought. I've been watching a Vegas YouTuber lately, and it just kind of it gave me inspiration, and it kind of bummed me out a little bit that I didn't take advantage of the fact that I lived in Las Vegas. And I could have done so many different things. I was super focused on work, and I am still super focused on work, but I want to change that. I want to experience things. I don't want to be in my 50s and look back on my 40s and 30s and be like, man, what did I do with my life? I didn't do much. I just worked. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to work myself to death. And I started thinking about it lately. I'm like, you know, I started this business, and then I also am going to be working full time. It's like, do I really want to spend all of my time working? For what? What's the end result? To maybe have set myself up to do stuff in the future, but what am I missing out on at the same time, you know? If it's something that you want to see, if there's something you want to see, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think, what you would like to see, and I'll do my best to show you. And I'm gonna do my best to grow my business and to work hard, but also have time to play, to do things that I want to do, and to travel. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video. I figured it was super simple and something I was thinking about and wanted to get out to you guys. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button, drop a comment down below like I said before, and hit the subscribe button if it's something that you want to see more of. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.